Although today's pop has its critics, the genre has come a long way since it first hit MTV 20 years ago. In the early 80s, when MTV was still virtually uncharted territory, many bands were producing straightforward, sometimes uninspired performance clips. But a handful of pop artists with an eye for the visual saw MTV as a golden opportunity to break through with a new approach to the music video medium.
When it came to video, it was very new then, and for us it was such an incredible medium to experiment with, and we said, okay, let's make a little mini movie, let's give it a little bit of a storyline, let's make something that fits with the vibe of the song.
I love Duran Duran, and they had great videos. I remember Rio, the one with it all on the yacht.
It was just funny, they're rowing this boat, but they're like, Rio, and my name is Rio, and she dances on the sand. They were dead serious about these setups, you know? It's like, it's just funny.
They were sort of telling people in suburbia that they could be wealthy and they could go out with supermodels and they could be successful. They were sort of selling this very glamorous image of champagne and yachts and exotic locations. And we were sort of telling people that they could be queer.
Another British pop star, born out of the London club scene, Boy George, along with his band Culture Club, was using the new medium to unleash his unique look and engaging personality on the world, and in the process to make an implicit statement about being yourself.
Videos were like a kind of postcard that you sent around the world. I wanted to be that type of artist that was visually stimulating, was expressing something about how I saw the world.
I did not know he was saying karma, karma. In my neighborhood, it was come, chameleon.
I remember it being a topic of conversation, like at school or whatever. Is that a man or a woman?
And I dressed up since I was like 13. I'd been walking around like that for 10 years, except that now I was in a band, and so it gave me an excuse to look ridiculous.
Just the look. I mean, it's... You got beautiful, baby, beautiful.
I think one of the most important things about MTV, if you were like a kid living in, you know, sort of somewhere in the Midwest who was gay, who felt like an alien, suddenly, you know, you saw people like Boy George or Cyndi Lauper or Madonna. It was like, wow, I'm not alone. So I think in that respect, it was very important.
My earliest memory of pop on MTV was Cyndi Lauper singing, girls just wanna have fun.
Cyndi Lauper, she was so quirky and crazy.
Who is this girl, Cyndi Lauper, and why is she so unusual?
Like Boy George, the U.S. had its own pop star who appreciated outrageous styles, the makeup brush, and self-expression. Cyndi Lauper created videos that fiercely defended her own radical look, all in the name of individuality.
And as soon as I saw Cyndi Lauper, I was like, that's my girl. She totally inspired me. I was like, she rocks.
I was kind of shocked that I could do something that actually would have an effect on people. But this medium, this MTV, was a large part.
She was a real feminist in the best sense of the word. I mean, she's one of the first to really make that kind of statement.
She was another female that was out there doing crazy things, not afraid to dress however she wanted to and get out on the streets.
It's great to establish who you are and what you're saying and what you want to look like, because individualism is really important.
Props to females who'd done it before us, you know, kind of opened the door for us that wanted to follow and do our own thing as well.
From boy toy breakthroughs to boy bands gone bust, from Thriller to Thongs, from unusual girls to independent women, over the past 20 years, pop on MTV has covered every ground imaginable. And although some are once again predicting another pop demise, this music has proven itself pretty resilient at bouncing back from such a backlash. So what's next for pop music?
I think pop music definitely is gonna go to another level. The thing you got to realize, what we're doing is not a trend.
As long as there's kids and teenagers, there's always going to be pop. There's always going to be boy bands and girl bands. It might die off and then it'll come back again. It will definitely come back again.
Happy birthday, dear MTV.
Happy 20th anniversary, MTV.
Yay!
You're not as old as I am, but I look better.